Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunset Stitches. My name is Trevor Conquergood, and it is Free Font Friday here at Sunset Stitches. And so every Friday we try to go live and celebrate the latest font of the week. You can come and download them for free. Of course, most people that are collecting my fonts are members of my classes, and then they have access to all my fonts from the font archive. Technically, this is font number 58. It's called Messy Message, and you can download it today for free, starting today for the next week from our website on sunsetstitches.com. And so, thank you very much to everybody who stops by to say hi today. I already can see that my friend Robin has dropped in, and so it was great to meet you in person, Robin, last month when I was in the Southern California area. And so, thank you so much for coming out to see me. Next week, I'm going to be in Colorado visiting Rocky Mountain Sewing, 4 locations. We'll be in Colorado Springs, we'll be in Littleton, I'll be in Aurora, I'll be in Arvada. But for today, I am home and Messy Message is the free font of the week. I want to say thank you to my son Nicholas, who, of course, digitizes all the fonts here at Sunset Stitches. And so thanks for the new font, Nicholas. That was awesome. And hi, Vicky. It's nice to see you. That's another person I got to meet down there in Mission Viejo last month, earlier this month, I guess it was. Yeah. So thanks for stopping by. It's always great to see you guys. Um, and anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, hi, Picola. Thank you. She says you're welcome. The team is really mostly me and Nicholas, but I do get help. Of course, Lorna, my awesome wife, and also Loren, who has just finished up her university degree for fine arts, is an amazing digitizer, and so hope I actually have some amazing embroidery designs that we'll be releasing this year from Loren. I'm trying to get a lot more help around here, so expect lots of great things this year. You're welcome, Christy. Christy says thanks for another great font, and it's so wonderful to see you guys. Um, oh my goodness, did anybody come to this week's FTCU workshop class? Because the challenge of the month is called Subway Art. And here is an example of Subway Art. It says, a mother is, and these are all things that you could say about a mother, like unconditional love, or maybe they give the best snuggles and hugs, and maybe they gently kiss your skinned elbow. Anyway, the idea is you pick a theme and you have rows of letters and you use your different fonts. And in the class, I really got having fun with fonts, and we looked at how to do split, letters. We looked at how to do shadowed letters, and so it was a great class. It's called FTC Workshop number 5, class number 1. Yeah. So if you're a member of Workshop 5, then I guess our next class is in March 11th. And so that is your challenge for the month. Go ahead and download class 5 and watch it on your own time, but it has been recorded and is kind of in the can and waiting on the download page. Anybody who's never taken any of my classes, I always say, come and start with the Power Start classes. Those are totally free. If you enjoyed the Power Start classes, you would probably enjoy all my classes. And Workshop 4 is the most recent workshop that we're just kind of basically come to the end of it. I still have Workshop 4 is still ongoing. We're having a series of open challenges. So anybody who's doing Workshop 4 and is kind of binge watching to catch up on the classes, go ahead and try all the challenges. And if you want to send in any designs to be reviewed in the challenge, the next challenge review for Workshop 4 is April the 1st. That's not a joke. That is our class day. It's on the afternoon of April the 1st. And so don't play any tricks on me. But we're going to have a great class. So Workshop 5 is kind of at the beginning. We're just getting started. In fact, it's on early bird pricing for about another week. But If you're doing workshop 5, then this month is the challenge will be called Subway Art. If you Google printable Subway art, you'll see all kinds of amazing examples, everything from weddings to birthdays and baby announcements, or just a nice theme like, love is, or something like that. But yeah. Yeah. Hi, Christy. She says she plans to watch and follow along, and thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that joined for Workshop 5. It's starting off great, and we've got a lot of great topics in store for Workshop 5. And of course, if you want to give me any suggestions, now's a good time because I'm planning a lot of the classes. And so go ahead and send me an email. Hey, I have some good news for anybody that's following along with my sort of situation. But if you were here last Friday, you might have heard about my sadness with my lost my laptop in LAX, of all places, in the Los Angeles airport. I left my laptop literally sitting under a chair where I could tell because I could see it from my phone. It's still there, by the way. I can see it's from my phone where it is. And it sat for 2 days before somebody picked it up and turned it in. But I didn't know where they turned it in to. And I've been trying to get, it claimed with the lost and found department. Well, lucky me, Nicholas, my son, is in Los Angeles this week. Completely unrelated to my sorry problems. Nick is there for Pokemon Go World Fest. It's something that him and his girlfriend do like once a year. Last year it was New York. This year it's LA. Just happened to be going through the LAX airport. And I said, would you mind? Just look at the location on my phone and explain to me where it is. And he figured out that it was at the Delta. It was at the Delta Lost and Found baggage. And so I got a phone call yesterday from WestJet. They said, Delta brought your bag over to us. So I'm going to get it back. Yay. I'm so happy about that anyway, you guys. Can you imagine? I lost my laptop in LA and it's had a little holiday from me and my work, but isn't that awesome? It's back. It's not back. It's still in LA, but yeah. Anyway, hi, Debbie from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. How is it going today? It's nice. So Christy and Piccola, I know. Nick saved the day. It's so funny. I texted him and said, I don't know what you did, but somebody just called me and said that they have my laptop. And he was like, I knew I could do it. So he must have talked to the right person. I figured it out. But isn't that nice? So I'm so happy. Thank you, Nicholas. And thanks for everybody and all your support. It was a real threw you for a loop because I had all my data backed up in the cloud, but it was reassuring and it allowed me to continue the work. Otherwise I would have really been at a loss. But I had to get out my old laptop from like literally 2013 because it was my old Mac, and to do some of my slides, like the ones that I want to show you right now. So let me show you quick my slides from today. So this is basically Messy Message, you guys, the latest font of the week. It's an all capitals font. So you're going to need to type in caps when you use it. And but it embroiders out real nice like that. It's got a pretty wide range because it's fairly narrow and kind of open in size, and so it works really good quite small, but it also works really good quite large. And so that is next week's font of the week. So you'll get that next week. But so next week will be a pre-record, just FYI, because I will be in Colorado visiting Rocky Mountain Sewing, and it's going to be a great week there. Here is Messy Message, you guys. It's the latest font of the week. And if you wanted to make it really large, you could split it, and we often talk about how do you do that, because if you start with your font, and it's called Messy Message, and you use it at, around the default size, well, it's just under an inch. But if I size that up to be 3 inches tall, what happens is the column width, oh, it's here, let's try that again. Oh, I made it 3 millimeters tall. Now I understand what I'm in metric. I need to type in metric. 75. 3. I was like, wow, that's really small. There. If I make it 3 inches or 75 millimeters tall, see what happens? Some of the columns become much too wide. And that is why the suggested size for this font is between half an inch and about 2 inches. But at 3 inches, I can still use it. Excuse me, but I might, and I have two options. I could come to the purple star to change it from a satin fill to a pattern fill, and I could choose from any number of different pattern fill choices, and that will put a pattern into there. Now I could use it at 4 inches or 5 inches or whatever size really that you wanted to. But the other option, which is always kind of interesting, is to leave it as a satin, so there's going to be these long stitches that are missing, but then come to your quality control tab in your properties and change it to what's called a middle split over here. And, set your middle split at whatever kind of minimum and maximum you want to, but see how it actually kind of divides it in two. So that's kind of a neat look as well. Okay, so that's a little bit about this week's font. Let me quickly tell you guys how to get it. You want to visit sunsetstitches.com. You want to go on to where it says embroidery fonts and scroll down the page where you'll find that it's right about here. Just click to download it. And if you are a member, which I know a lot of you guys are a member, then you'll be able to go onto your for example, the Workshop 5 members page. And from there, you can get a link to the Sunset Font Archive. You can download the sort of workshop PDF booklet. And these are links to the latest, upcoming classes for March, excuse me. And this is the download of last week's class and the week before that. And so this is kind of where the members will get all their goodies from for Workshop 4. And I should say Workshop 5. Yeah. If you go to Workshop 4, then pretty much all the classes are there already, right? Now you can go back. There's still a link to get, to the new classes, 24B and et cetera, et cetera. But here's all the past classes, so you can kind of now you can download them all and collect them and just have them on your own computer on your own time, watch them at your own pace. And I would say that Workshop 4 has been our biggest workshop by far and the best workshop by far. We really did start kind of at the beginning with Workshop 4 and went through and kind of built some momentum. And so Workshop 5, it's not that it's any harder and you do not need to do Workshop 4 to do Workshop 5, but I will say that it helps if you've done all those classes, because you know a lot more. And so it's not wrong to do 4 first, but if you want to just jump in with 5, not wrong. I'm happy to help, when people are. The Power Start are the classes that are really the ones that are meant to be there to help us with the learning. So if we're not sure about the basics, I would say the Power Start are good classes. So yeah. Anyway, it's great to see everybody today. Thank you for dropping by. We can all celebrate. The phone call I got yesterday that was saying, "Hey, we have your computer." And I was like, "I've been waiting for you to call me." And so I'm excited to get it back, but I don't know when that actually will be. I guess I'm going to be on the road next week. I'm trying to get them to ship it home, so I can eventually we'll reconnect, me and my MacBook. But in the meantime, I got my little Windows laptop, and I'm all set to go. And me and my little Windows laptop will be happily traveling around the Denver area next week. So if you guys are just turning in now, that's another one we did from another day. Messy Message is this week's font of the week. And so it was great to see you guys. Hi, Ori. I know I'm going to be seeing you next week. Thanks for stopping in on your way home from work, probably. Hope you guys have a great weekend. It's the beginning of the weekend here. And at Sunset Stitches, I'm just celebrating The challenge of the month is the Subway Art Challenge, and the military or messy message is the font of the week. Yeah, next week will be a pre-record. I do have a video ready to post up there. It's not too long, just 5 minutes long. I'll talk about the latest font of the week, but I won't be able to chit chat with you guys. So it's great to see everybody today. And thank you for your comments and stopping by. What can I tell you? I guess I hope you just have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you guys on all your visits on my lives and your comments. And hope to meet you in person if I haven't already. And it was great to see everybody that I met, in my last trip in Southern California. But I'm looking ahead to Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado, and the Gardens of the Gods and Rocky Mountain Sewing. And so I'll see you there, Ori, because I know that's where you are, and I can't wait for that. Anyway, thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, can you believe Donna still doesn't have hers back because she had a crash, if I'm not mistaken. You got your wounded soldier in at the doctor getting fixed. Hopefully, it was last I heard. So good luck on that. Maybe we'll both have good news by next week. Anyway, it's great to see everybody. So nice for everybody to stop in and visit. It's great to see you guys, and thank you, Donna, for saying that you're looking. I can't wait to see what everybody makes for the Subway Art class, because I know that's a great topic for everybody to do, and I'm sure everybody will choose interesting things and come up with some cool text and then share them with the class. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to that in March. In the meantime, so thank you very much to everybody that stopped in and hung out with me live today. I'm going to let you guys go for now, but until next week, have a great day and see you next time.